Dozens of Christians gather to pray away Hurricane Irma.
Mary, Tarek, the Jacksonville Beach Pier was the place for dozens to gather this evening to pray with outstretched hands that this huge hurricane pushes out to sea.
My God, in Him will I trust.
News of this gathering spread fast.
No fear. No fear.
Many churches and other groups heeding the code red call, meeting for intercessory prayer and protection against Hurricane Irma near the Jacksonville Beach Pier.
As Christians, we are told in Scripture that we can speak storms to quiet down like Jesus did, that people care about Jacksonville. They care about the beaches.
Yes.
They don't want any more erosion. They don't want any more destruction of property or families dying. They came to prevent what happened in Texas. That this storm will cease causing destruction.
Imagine being the weather reporter watching the hurricane miraculously turn around as these small number of people prayed for it to dissipate. But of course that isn't happening. There isn't going to be a blip in the hurricane's behavior. Hurricanes don't care about us humans. Neither are they in the control of some entity out there. If they were, what would that entity gain from sending us these destructive storms? But the fact that we are around today is only through the prolonged and repeated destruction that our universe has experienced. From the Earth being hit by a Mars-sized object, which is how the moon was created, to the fact that another large asteroid hit the Earth and killed almost all the dinosaurs. Without these destructive events, we never would have evolved. There would have been no Buddha, no Jesus, no Muhammad. Dinosaurs may still have roamed the Earth to this day. If intercessory prayer worked, it would beg the question, why ask God for something He is already destined to be? If He wants to destroy us humans, why are we going to ask Him to stop it? At what point do we stop? Do we stop at asking? Do we make animal sacrifices? Human sacrifices? Petitioning an imaginary God to save you is akin to asking a bad landlord who gives you a house with pests and rodents and a bad heating system to fix the mess he left you in. Yet the landlord is still acting within his limited power, and God has no limits on His power. If prayer worked, it would be the most powerful, most undeniable evidence that God exists. Yet what we see is that for every single problem that humanity has faced, it has never been prayers or God coming to the rescue. It's always been other humans. And as God constantly shrinks to an ever-recessive niche of influence, we have to ask, why are these people still believing in Bronze Age myths? Why is it that despite the technology, the science, and the very real lack of proof, we are still superstitious like this? Because that's what it is. It's superstitions. It's completely faith-based belief in the supernatural. It's believing in stories that have been passed on from generation to generation. It's unsubstantiated hearsay. There is no God out there watching and intervening based on what we say. Even if He was out there, would He care what we think? Would we puny humans have any significance or understanding of the grand picture? We wouldn't. We're going to have to do this on our own. Accept our lot and face reality head on. There is no God. Thanks for watching. Remember, reason over revelation, evidence over hearsay. This is Abdullah Samir signing out.